Kim Schaller.
All right. And what do you have here for us, Kim?
We have, this talks about all the things that happen around here during the, sometime during the Sox. We had the World Series in 2005, and we just found some old stuff that was laying around inside there and talked about some of the, where there was a, believe it or not, a scorebook, 10 cents back then. And some of the guys, he was an owner, piano, she was the organist for many years. She just retired this last year. And a lot of people wrote a lot of different articles from baseball that has put us on the map. Talking about getting, if you couldn't have a ticket, then you came here, or just putting us with baseball and our good food. That for many years that we've had it. And they actually brought the trophy in here. So we had the trophy come in here after the World Series. At every station, including Japan, 2, 5, 7, 9, 10, and Japan.
Cool.
A news station for the World Series during it. They spent, as a matter of fact, some of these reporters that were here felt that it was so important to be here doing this that they didn't want their family to miss out, so they brought their children that spent their time here during, which they're on the wall too over there. Their children are, 3 of the little kids that are sitting over there is some of the reporters' kids that came and sat here.
I'll go back over there.
So then I started to talk about if these walls could talk about a lot of these gentlemen that have been in here, made the pump.
Yeah, are these mostly politicians?
This is all politicians. Big Jim Thompson, the Dailies, the whole Daily family, my dad, brother, aldermen from that around here. Dan Rosenkowski spent many afternoons in this back room, evenings. Then I said these stories that they have all told. These are the people that have been, we've been on every one of these covers. ESPN, Chicago Tribune, Time Out's written us up, National Geographic, which is a total honor. These gentlemen totally have put us on the map by putting nothing but stories. Or these are some of the Bobby Hall behind the back, Tony Zale, a boxer, George Connors and his brother Jack, Dennis Savard, Harry Carey, Bill Veeck. Bill Veeck's I'm sure my dad told you a couple good stories about Bill Veeck.
I'm sure all of these will trigger them.
Yeah.
And we'll bring them back.
Articles that are on the side that correlate with this whole thing that I had, and then we talked a little bit about this. There's George I who started it, and his son. And then there's a nice article there from the North Shore. And this was just a little story someone brought me in about a shooting that happened in here back in the 1930s. And then this is George II, grandparents, and this movie was made in here, Jimmy Stewart.
What was made in here?
The movie called Northside 777. Have you ever seen the movie? Oh, it's fantastic. It really is, not just because you can really can't see him. He walks out the front of the pump doors.
Oh, okay.
And that's what they try to make for the remake of For the Love of Pumps, ones I was talking about earlier. But Jimmy Stewart's a reporter for the Daily Sun-Times, and oh my gosh, it's a great, great story.
Okay.
You can catch it every now and then on old movies. This was actually the this was the brewery next door with their oil trucks. This is when they made microbrewery in Chicago. They brought the brewmaster here and brought us the keggers and the wagon and everything. Then when they first started to, this is actually when the truck rolled through the front back in '98.
Oh yeah.
And these are kind of when they put the new face on. These are kind of different faces that they had. Oh, this is me. Sorry, I gotta stop. Sorry, this food. But this is still, up here. This is still pretty much the original.
This is it, huh?
Yeah. Well, this is pretty much the original of,
If you don't mind, I just want to take some quick shots. Because we may not ever get to see it. And this is where all Georges.
I don't know. See, I don't know how they did any of this yet. I don't know how. I have no idea. It's just that how they moved into it.
Yeah.
You know, there's an area here. Now this one was just from my brother.
Yeah.
It was from his office. They just brought that in from the office.
The picture right there?
Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah, it was in his office.
That's a great shot.
I think my brother's back there sleeping.
Okay. I'll be quiet.
Yeah, but they had, like, this was gas lighting in this back here.
Really?
Your bus car is like the basement. It's,
You have a basement too?
There's somebody back there.
Okay.
So I just don't want you to go back by his house.
You got it. You got it.
It really had to be beautiful. How they, guys don't care.
This is Jack right here, right?
No, that's my brother Jim. That's me. That's Colleen below it. It hasn't been, as you can tell.
Touched in a while.
Nobody touches it.
It's just important though. Like,
Nobody,
awesome.
Nobody comes up here by it. It's just my dad and my brother. And they know that my brother's really here. Come down right a rail down the middle of it. As it rode down the middle, and they hooked up the bears to underneath the bottom.
Wow.
So they actually the rail. Gone away. This is new down here. They cemented it up, and it's just nothing but grass. A little bit of bamboos down there all the way around, and glasses. Boxes and pieces of glass. They take the lifts. There's a refrigeration that's in the back. It had a door, and then a door on top. That's where the ice would go. And then they take it, and they have a big stick. Come down, and they lift the ice out of it, and then roll them down the middle, all the way down to about right here.
Yeah.
Like a tunnel. And then they put them and hook them up under their car.
So that's where all the kegs were, or everything. And you just pumped it up through.
Straight up through right here through the back. It's still kind of like out here.
Yeah.
Screened in. And you went like down a lot. You didn't have the garage. There was a garage, but it wasn't anything like this.
Right. They rebuilt the garage.
Yeah, this is all since we've been here since 1980. We redid all this.
Yeah.
So.
I was trying to depict which part of this is still there and which part is additions.
Yeah, it looks. See, I believe that this was more of the original.
Yeah.
Because of the way they structure the building underground.
Yeah.
It's much more. It's so old on this area, on this part of the whole house is much older.
Yeah.
Than anything here, anything. This is all the most. Anytime I have to keep putting any money into this building, it's all on this end of the building. That I just paid, and they had redone the whole bricking out front, all on top up here.
Yeah.
All that's just done last year.
Really?
Yes. All this is just redone.
The tiling on the roof, of
all
course.
All the tiling up there, but it's a rubber roof.
Right.
They got the new rubber roofs, so the new rubber roofs. You just have to, you have to do a little at a time because it's too much money.